Look at my phone. It's getting jammed up. See that number right there, 7? See how someone's touching it and I ain't touching it? I'm doing that right now. Just keep messing up. They're not letting me get into my phone. I'm trying to call the police department. 1-800 or 1-877 ask LAPD. There's a guy over here harassing me, threatening to hit me with a stick. And I was trying to call the PD and they're not allowing me to. Like, someone's messing with my phone right now. So I just called on this phone that I'm recording this on, so I could record this phone, how it's just not going through. And I called Metro on the T-Mobile network where I purchased my phone at in Galt, California, at the Metro shop on Lincoln Street, between A and C Street in Galt, California, zip code 95632. I talked to Alex already for the past 2 days. This is the third day in a row my phone is acting up and not letting me use the services that I pay for. So it's making it hard for me to even contact people. And then when I called the police department, that phone line just hung up. I made a report of assault. One Hollywood PD came down to this UCLA Medical Center in Santa Monica yesterday. And I was at Santa Monica Police Department already to elaborate on a Big Sean, that sorry fake rapper or stealing from me. My cousin James Molina, the real name's Emiliano Molina. His dad James Molina, Jim Paul Molina, owns State Farm Insurance broker. I turned on a record deal to Regina Records because I turned on that record contract. They were just harassing me and they got copies of my music. They didn't care I got shot. I went to Saviano Molina, his brother, to tell him what's going on. He can care less if I get shot because he wants his sorry brother that can't even rap. They got copies of my music and act like he wrote my music. They control people in the industry. And they're trying to control my life and kill me. So I really don't trust them. My cousin, their sister, Raquel Molina, Jessica Raquel Molina, she went to college to work at productions. I turned on a record deal when she worked for Warner Brothers. Drake's fake. All them fake ass rappers that are stealing from me. I don't like none of them because they're all frauds. Aubrey Graham, 2 Chainz, and there's a list that goes on and on of rappers. Chris Brown stole from my song Love Not Lust. They're frauding. I just got them telling Miss Grant that works at Officer Grant, Santa Monica Police Department, told her that it's like date rape. It's like manipulating a girl, telling a girl. They told Ariana Grande, the rappers in the music industry, that she's into Universal Music Group, all them, and Republic Records, and that Moonlight record company that they got her signed to. The Canadians are stealing from me. They're all snakes. They're all manipulating their minds, trying to act like they created music that I created, and they're all, including the Pornhub, they had her signed up to. They offered me $2,000 for songs that I've written, like one song that I wrote, and I've written tons of them. Freaky Pussy, Freaky Dick, Freaky Sheets. My sister Monique's over there trying to steal it and act like she wrote them. So she needs to go. I need her arrested for attempted murder. She's lying on me with my dad. Dad act like he's writing the music. The neighbors that rent a house that I'm soon to be owning, all them houses on the street, where my grandma, Helen Zavalza Tried, she owns. Her son tried to choke me out on, try to kill me on Cinco De Mayo 2018 in front of my dad's wife's granddaughter, baby daddy, Miguel. That was in the back of 2834 Myran Ave. They're all trying to steal from me because they're backing up. He's backing up. Frank Zavalza is backing up. That's my dad's brother. He's backing up his sister Teresa Zavalza Stern, which is Benjamin Floyd Stern, his mom. And Ben tried to stab me for George Bush in 2008 when George Bush was in office. After Officer Smith of the Stockton Police Department and Zavala tortured and tried to murder me, but didn't succeed, on June 21st, 2006. And then Carlos Hernandez tried to murder me after Ben Stern mismurdered me. He shot at me at 3959 Chatsworth Circle when I was hopping these Brandon Leon He goes by B Stacks 600 now, but he was Little B back then. And now he's they're scamming me. My cousin David Santoyo, I went to go add on to the report at Santa Monica PD, and the Santa Monica police officer Burns showed up. He acted like he don't remember, but he didn't really want to fully go into the detail with the complaint and add on to it. He's just being a jerk, and he didn't want to investigate. What I had in my hand was papers that I screenshotted from pictures that I screenshotted from Facebook, proof that my cousin David Santoyo, Stephen Santoyo, and Joseph Santoyo, their family, they're my auntie and Julie Aguilar Santoyo, my mom's Virginia Aguilar Zavalza store. She's also in on it. She don't care. She's sitting out there in the tent trying to murder me with people that and that are out to scam me and try to keep me in oppression for these fake rappers trying to steal my music and keep me in oppression and keep me from my career. She's helping the San Joaquin County Sheriff since March 4th, 2020 steal my calculator from Delta College. The Selected Services, which is the military, is being tyrants. They claiming they didn't get it. They didn't get none of my info, so they keep me from going to law school. I was enrolled in law school. I had to quit because I couldn't continue with my financial aid. And I got my license has gotten taken by them. They took all my research that I did on the attorney Niel Steiner, how he took himself from the case, which is perfectly legitimate. But what he didn't do right was he can't leave me in limbo since he signed an agreement that he take my case. He has to, by law, per state bar regulations and ethical conduct of an attorney's practice, which gave him his law, a state bar that gave him his right to practice law, and he passed the bar exam. He knows by law he has to give me an attorney, but he chose to negate me that right, meaning denied. He denied me that right, and he's violating my constitutional rights by keeping me in oppression and leaving me in limbo and trying to keep me from having what I got coming to me. And I ended up ultimately getting shot on October 20, 2017. They're trying to cover that all up. And they have my ID, the Sheriff Lopez, Mexican Lopez Sheriff, and the white bald-headed Mathews or Mitchell's San Joaquin County Sheriff's Department. You can go to the Sally Port and see I'm booking on March 4th, 2020. They couldn't keep me, but just let me. They released me the next morning. Sheriff Patrick Winthrop was out there with the news media. They didn't do nothing but harass me. You can go to the civil division. Right after that, I went in there. The guy, Reese, his name is Reese, Officer Reese at the table. I was just internal affairs again. Talked to another internal affairs guy, and they do nothing but try to scam me and steal from me. Barker pulled me over and the car was registered under Carlos Valdivinos, which is, I was pulled up by Sheriff Jay Herrera at Lathrop, AM PM, right off the freeway off the I-5. I was at the gas pump. He was looking for Carlos Valdivino, saying that he has some stuff to take care of. He has to go to jail or something, and all he's doing is trying to avoid. I tried to make contact with him again. He's saying he ain't going to be back up to north till the 2nd, trying to keep me from getting in my car and trying to steal it because it's in his name. Where he came to meet me at a 770 Foxtrotter. There's a camera that faces the whole situation, so the whole street. So, and it's Asian people live there in the house that they're trying to. There we go. They see how I'm going crazy like that. I'm pressing this button and all those buttons going crazy. It's not because the screen's cracked, because it works just fine any other time. But yeah, they taking my on the 4th. They took my my comedy. I got comedy in there. Comedy skits, not only comedy, but characters. The lines that I'm writing for all of them. I came up with all the characters' names. They're all mine. I got a song in there that I wrote for basically on a Miley Cyrus For Miley Cyrus is like a song that's a, it's a little explicit, and there's songs all around it. They're trying to steal that, and then a bunch of other songs that my sister Monique Zavalza Hansel, actually Monique Aguilar Zavalza, she got married to Ron Leal, so she's a Leal, Leal. Where I was living at 569 Mill Pond in Lathrop, California, zip code 95330. They have, that's where I wrote 3 more love songs when I was released from prison on January 15, 2010. She's trying to steal those. My new ones that I had hidden in her car, she's stealing those. She's trying to steal all of them with these other